Hello guys, Dr. Pineapple and Pizza here, and today we are gonna analyze a run made by Ushio Ebi. So Ushio Ebi is a VTuber that I don't think I have to introduce to you. I mean, she literally has 50 times the amount of subscribers that I have, so yeah. Just to talk briefly about her, she's an Arknights player who has a pretty well developed account, I assume, and she's been playing IS5 expansion 1 and trying to get to ending 4 for, I believe, 4 or 5 streams already. So this is a run in, I believe, difficulty 9, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So again, this kind of video is only for pedagogical purpose. My goal is to analyze the little mistakes here and there and say what she could eventually do in order to improve or not do. This is not meant as an attack at all. This is not either quote-unquote backseating, because well, the stream happened a while ago already. So yeah, let's see. So she starts with Blueprint Squad, which is one of the best squad in order to do ending 4, I would say, with tactical range. So yeah, nothing wrong with this. Also, we can see that she hasn't gotten any ending besides with Blueprint Squad. That's pretty funny. Alright, Gain 2 Hope, which is probably the second best bonus you can get besides getting 2 plans, particularly for ending 4 too. So again, I have no idea about her operators. All I know is that she's been playing for a while now, because I used to see her videos appear on my feed like already 2 or 3 years ago. So I assume she has a pretty well developed account. Alright, let me see. So she has Whistle, Exusai, Typhon, Archedo, Posey, and Antuya Ash, and she has a Rosmontis, but she hasn't upgraded her. Interesting. Okay, so she decides to go for a support Rosmontis. Okay, so she goes for Lava because she hasn't upgraded her Grey, Haze, or Click. Interesting. So she has absolutely no choice but to get the Lava. That's pretty sad in a way, I would say. It would probably be a good idea to upgrade her Click, but I'm pretty sure her chat has told her this already. Alright, so pretty strong starting team, except for the Lava, obviously. Also because, well, I spoiled myself a bit, and I believe she's gonna recruit Lapland Altar, so she's gonna go for the Mechacord hands too, so Click would benefit from this. Yeah, it would be a good idea of probably to upgrade her Click ASAP. Ooh, alright, so rerolling the first nodes. I'm sorry, I'm already starting, but I would not do that, but probably also because it was safety inspection, so it's a fight that was a plan. Usually for a lamp run, because I assume it's gonna be a lamp run, I do as much fights that have Spines of Epoch as possible in order to get as much plans as possible. So yeah, I probably would have not rerolled there. I mean, it's simple. If you don't get the encounter on floor 1 and you also don't get it on floor 2, you probably give up the run. Alright, Lamp.
Lamp attained.
And here there's probably only one encounter that she could want. It's the one that awards a Shiver and Sprout. So let's see. This is a complete gamble then.
I'm feeling this one.
Well, never punished.
Hell yeah. Knew that was the right choice.
Never punished again, since Bad Neighbors also was a plan. Very good floor 1. Very RNG reliant, I would say, on the second encounter, because otherwise it would have been a probably very bad encounter. There's 2 encounters that was 2 hope, 1 that was 2 random lingerers that could end up being actually very bad lingerers. So there's that one fight with the dog that she probably can't take at this point. So yeah, I mean, it was a complete gamble. It's ended up paying off, but usually I would actually do the first fight solely because it awards a plan too. If it doesn't award a plan, then sure, you can reroll it, but otherwise probably not. Also, a good thing that she kept her mental toil at 6 and her mental toil limit at 5, so now she's already at 2 HP. So once she enters the shop, she's gonna be at 1 HP and she's gonna be able to get the King's Collectibles.
Right now.
Ooh, okay, that's a very interesting way to do it. I probably wouldn't have done that because, well, sacrificing 2 plans to skip the Bad Neighbors and then to get the wish fulfilled, no, probably not a good idea in my opinion. You definitely don't need the hand that much this early. Also, at this point, why not rerolling this encounter? She could have rerolled the encounter and already gotten the King's Lens, so yeah, that's actually pretty weird. Now she's getting this, and what are the lingerers?
And ending for us.
These are both bad. It would have been much better to reroll and get the King's New Lens. But again, I would have absolutely not done this floor this way. What I would have done is simply like get the plan on the first fight, get the lamp there, and then get another plan here. Let's see. I see Archglyph. Pretty good. The rest is kind of whatever, I would say.
Oh, Archglyph.
Gift of Remembrance is not bad at all since she has the Shiver and Sprout. I would probably get it, actually. It allows you to hold 2 more Shiver and Sprout, so it's actually not bad at all. Oof.
Why not?
Shields! Okay. Alright, very, very odd. What I would have done is, since she has Shrivel and Sprouts, she's gonna want to hold as many Shrivel and Sprouts as possible. So she's gonna need a lot of toy limit, so I would have gotten the gift, and then, since the refresh allowed her to recruit a specialist, I would have gotten Tin Man. So yeah, I would have not done this shop the same way at all. The shield can be interesting as a secondary plan in order to leak heal on, I would say, but still, I believe this should be only a backup plan, and the main plan should be currently to hold as many Shovel and Sprout as possible. So yeah, interesting decision, probably not the one I would have done.
Oh, wait.
Okay, once again, pretty odd choice. I would have probably gotten the petals, simply because, again, you have Shrivel and Sprouts, and you can use 2 Shrivel and Sprouts to combine with these 2 collectibles to get 2 rare items. When you have Shrivel and Sprout, it's almost guaranteed that you want the petals, and if you are afraid about the toy limits, then that's precisely why she should have gotten the Tin Man and the Remembrance. Because String Puppet is decent-ish in the early game, I would say, with S2 responses, this kind of thing, but in the late game it's absolutely useless.
Up to a good start, up to a good start. That's very good.
That's actually not very good at all. Alright, what should she do there? I envision a very interesting path. It's the scouting node in order to E2 the Rosmontis, then the Lost and Found in order to get the thing that removes the original ingot and gets to the 4th ending. The earlier you get to the Lost and Found, the better it is. And then, depending on this fight, you either take this fight or you reroll it and get your King's New Lands. It depends on if the fight awards a plan or not. But usually, most floor 2 fights award a plan. Refreshing a scouting node. Wow, okay. No, I would have never done that at all. Scouting node for the 4th ending are extremely valuable, I would say, because since they allow you to E2 an operator, and you also get a plan once you enter the next floor, you can basically see them as gain 3 hope, gain a voucher of the operator that you E2'd, so in this case Rosmontis, so a sniper voucher, and gain 1 plan. This is extremely valuable. I would have never done that at all. I would never reroll a scouting node at this point in the game.
Feeling safe house in an emergency, right?
Safe house, then emergency. I assume she wants the plans. I would have not done that at all. Like, not at all.
I don't mind, as long as nobody messes up.
Yeah, and she even forgot to reduce her mental toy limit, so she enters this node with 2 HP, and so she doesn't get the King's New Lands. Yeah, this is the best one. But still, she completely forgot to reduce her mental toy limit. That's not great at all.
Let's do it. And safe house to E2 Rosmontis. Yep, there we go. Good.
I mean, she could have E2 Rosmontis with the scouting node, and that would have awarded her 1 plan too. So this is literally getting -1. Okay, I'm not sure I understand.
But also, like, I just don't have enough LMD at the moment. This recent banner is like...
Alright, this Asian seminar awards 1 plan, that's good, but the rest of the floor was horrible, if you ask me. I would have absolutely gone for the scouting node, send Rosmontis, and then you would have told me, oh yeah, but she wouldn't have any operator, but it doesn't matter. Since the fight was not an emergency, it wouldn't have been that hard, I would say, and even if it was too hard, just simply reroll it. It's not an issue. Alright, placement good. Another Shrivel and Sprout. Okay, interesting. Deathmatch, plan, a guard voucher with 6 hope, okay, she can recruit Xiaobai. If she wants to recruit Xiaobai, but some people told me to analyze this one specifically because, spoiler, but apparently she died on floor 6 against the boss because her Xiaobai died, so I assume this is when she's gonna recruit Xiaobai.
And we get Xiaobai off the bat.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Probably should say for Laplin, but at least we got Xiaobai. Combine these.
Alright. King's Regular Rest or 1 out group photo. Both of these are pretty good. The King's Regular Rest can help against the damage from Agini. Since I like damage, I'll probably go for the second one, but the first one is really good too. Alright, again, weird way to do the floor 2. I would have done the Lost and Found and send Rosmontis to the scouting node. If she had gone for the plan I had in mind, so going for Tin Man and do the floor without Rosmontis, it would have probably been fine, but the other option was to simply reroll the fight and get the King's New Lands. lens. So yeah, I would say it was a pretty weird way to do this floor. Like, the main thing that threw me off is why rerolling the scouting node though? Scouting node, particularly for the 4th ending, are extremely valuable. They want one plan, they give you hope, and hope can be an issue since you're gonna lower the experience you get, so you're not gonna level up a lot and you're not gonna get a lot of hope. So yeah, a bit weird.
Unfortunately, we don't have that.
I see a lost and found at the top.
Okay, Logos' mom. That's fine.
Checking the boss before doing anything on floor 3 is a very good reflex that I tend to forget to.
Let's go towards face off at the bottom and do the emergency along the way.
Okay. This time she gets the King's New Lens since she's at 1 HP.
Bring Kings. When he labors, ooh. Kinda rough, but I think Chobai can carry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Particularly with King's New Lens. I'm not sure why she's thinking that much. It's an absolute joke with King's New Lens. With King's New Lens, I would probably go for S1 Rosmontis, but it's such inconsequential, S2 can probably work just fine. Huh? What is she? Okay, very interesting way to do this stage. I would have probably simply deployed Gummy like here, and then Rosmontis there, and she would have absolutely destroyed the whole stage. But okay, sure.
I'm sure it's fine though.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Super chat, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
See, that's also one of the main issue with S2 Rosmontis. She misses the first attack since the Sake's lenses are so fast. This is probably why I would have gone for S1 too. But it's okay, it's not consequential at all. Alright, so she'll get one plan, and what else?
I'm gonna get caster now, aren't I? But I'm not gonna have anything to
Medal of Honor, okay, so more EXP. She has a lot of EXP relics, so Scrap Medal and Medal of Honor, which would have been even better if she had gone for the first Lost and Found.
Yeah, here comes the caster.
Caster Medic.
Useless. I'll bring Medic instead.
Ansel. Okay, let me see the 4-star medics. Oh, she hasn't upgraded any 4-star medic pretty much. Yeah, because I would have probably gone for Perfumer or Pure Stream, but if she hasn't upgraded them, then sure. And now this scouting node doesn't have as much value as the first one, unfortunately. So maybe she wants to reroll it this time? I'm not sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Alright.
Thank you!
Which
Can you
fulfilled.
blame me? It's good stuff.
Wait, why doesn't she increase her toy limit instead? I'm pretty sure she can with Xiaobai. She forgot she could increase her toy limit. She would have been able to increase it by 3, so the mental toy would have been at, if I'm not mistaken, 34.
My bread is extremely based.
Yeah, 34. No, don't do that. Yeah. Probably not do that, simply because these Inspirers help you get more ingots in the late game once you have done the Lost and Found. So I would have probably discount the Reclaim instead, or use the Reclaim, it doesn't matter. Or even use the Deathmatch, it doesn't matter, you're gonna get more Inspirers along the way. I would have never used this, I would have kept it until you have done the Lost and Found, for sure. Also because I believe she got this Lingerer that can be combined to improve an Inspirer. I would have probably kept this Inspirer simply to upgrade it, and then be able to summon 3 hovercrafts in order to get 15 Origin ingots in the late game. So yeah, I would have not done that at all.
I should save that. Oh well.
Yeah. So far it's a series of little mistakes that may pile up in the late game and bite her in the ass. We'll see. So end of floor 3, no Lost and Found and no face off. Okay. Very bold. Extremely bold, but sure. Particularly since she's gonna lose all the Origin ingots she has accumulated, so... Alright, refreshing the face-off, very good, because then you have a chance to get some special enemies.
Whether that's good or bad, but if you liked it, then that's good at least.
Defend the gun, so probably 2 Xiaobai, I would say.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. Thank you! Where's my caster voucher? What is this?
Okay, Defender. Huh. So she wants to E2 Gummy over Xiaobai? Okay, that's really weird. I would have not done that at all, again.
Free Ashlock?
Free Ashlock is not gonna do anything for the 4th ending, I'm afraid.
Screw. Oh, yeah, she's fine. Screw it, why not? I'm not against free things.
It's not about free things. She could have gone an E2 Xiaobai. Why though? She wants to send her on a... Maybe she simply wants to have an option for future scouting nodes. But again, she has 9 hopes, so even if she E2'd the Xiaobai, she would still have 6 hope, and she's gonna level up on the next fight. So she's gonna get a voucher, and she's gonna have another unit. So yeah, I can't say this was a good decision. Alright, discarding Reclaim, nice. Whoa, she's gonna use the Eldest Crown, really? I really like to keep Eldest Crown for, well, multiple reasons. First of all, you can use Eldest Crown to improve the Inspirer that gives you plus 50% Iridium Ingot, and that can be very helpful against Cannot, because you can get a fuck ton of Ingot with this. You can also use this, as I mentioned before, with the one that spawns a hovercraft, and then you get 3 hovercrafts. Or you can use it with the Lingerer that heals your allied with 2% of HP for 20 seconds or something to give you Slumber, so 5%. And this can literally negate you the necessity to have a healer for the Agini. Eldest Crown, usually I really like to keep one. This is an extremely valuable Lingerer in my opinion, particularly for the 4th ending.
Use this. Ooh,
Wrath or Iris? She has enough Ho for now, I would say. Probably Wrath, because Wrath, once you have enough attack speed, Wrath is extremely powerful.
it's your cousins! We got the spaghetti, let's go!
Golish Silver Coin 100%. Casimir is not gonna do anything.
Simon 6 SP, that's also good.
Orange Storm or Wind's Mask. Both are pretty good. I'm not sure about her squad size. I mean, 7% attack in any case is pretty good, but she's gonna need like just a bit of damage reduction or more defense or resistance at some point, so maybe now would be the good time to pick the one mask, I'm not sure.
Negative attack, that's also good.
Sure.
Do one more.
Actus Perfume is extremely good for the 4th ending, because again, it heals the Agony of Nilo. So yeah, I would pick probably the Actus Perfume. Silk Scarf is not bad, I suppose, but I would say any healing item for the 4th boss is really, really good. Okay. Very good choice in collectibles, I would say. So far, she lacks more damage dealers. She lacks, well, maybe E2 Xiaobai, but it's not necessary. A good healer or Slumber. And Vanguards. She absolutely needs Vanguards right now.
Caster? No! What is this?
Please let me.
Rockhorn or Primordial Vestige. Oddly enough, Rockhorn is not that good against the 4th boss because, well, you can't really clump up your units together. And Rockhorn, I feel like, is less good in IS5 than in IS4 in general because, well, there's less stages where you can clump up your units. Also, it's a super rare collectible where it used to be a rare. Since she's also getting a voucher that gives her a guard, a Vanguard, Primordial Vestige value is actually lower. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Rockhorn is actually better than... Yeah, you know what? Let's pick Rockhorn, sure. So here the obvious options are either E2 Xiaobai or Ness. Also that Xiaobai E2 is level 69, nice. I don't think E2 Xiaobai is that necessary for the boss. As long as she has enough attack speed, it doesn't matter that much. So yeah, I will probably pick Ness there.
Am I gonna go OPP for the funnies? Yeah. I only have a little bit of SP for him.
Yeah, I would not pick Olpianus at all. Like, Olpianus is actually not that good against the 4th boss.
I'll make it work. I'm gonna manifest OPP strats, FR.
Huh. Yeah, I would have gone for Ines 100% of the time there.
FR.
Alright, let's hope she gets a Lost and Found there.
We need
I see a Lost and Found, okay.
Lost and Found. Yep, cool, let's go to work.
Just to be clear, this is actually very lucky because there's a lot of chance that you don't get a Lost and Found on floor 4 or that you get it on floor 5 but it's either after the face-off or it's on a different vertical path. So usually whenever you see a Lost and Found, pick it. Whether it's on floor 2, on floor 3, it doesn't matter, pick it. Getting to a Lost and Found on floor 4 is really gambling and usually not what you want to do.
It then.
Also, getting a Lost and Found on floor 4 is very bad, but for an entirely different reason, is that floor 4 is the best floor in order to hoard a lot of plans, because there's 2 fights that award you a fuck ton of plans, and Rules of Modern Warfare is not one of them. And here, since the Lost and Found is on this path, she has to pick Rules of Modern Warfare. While, for example, Time War Intentions would have been a plan, so it would have been strictly better. But here, she doesn't have any choice. Actually, she has a choice. She could do the Time War Intentions, then the Emergency, Rogue Trader, and Lost and Found, since she has 5 plans. I would probably do that instead. So Time War Intentions, Emergency, the Rogue Trader, and go to the Lost and Found. She has more than enough plans. Also, she's gonna get 1 guaranteed, so that would be 6 plans. She's only gonna spend 2. So yeah, I'll probably do that.
No, actually, let's go this, then down. Yep.
Yep, exactly. Very good thinking about the pathing.
And this.
Again, I don't have much to say about the fights, because, well, the fights in a lamp run where you are going for the Hand of Rumble and you already have Kings in the Lands are really not interesting, I would say. There's very few fights where there's any commentary to say. Her placements are fine, so yeah, as long as she deploys roNE, she can basically solo any stage. Commenting a lamp run is more about commenting the decisions you take about nodes. So if you take a fight that wants you plans, or if you take a scouting node, or if you take any other thing, rather than commenting about the placements and the fights. We usually assume that the fights are gonna be very easy, so it's more about a pathing commentary rather than a fight commentary, which is also one of the reasons why I hate LEM so much.
With a deeper voice. Finally! Golden Glow. Or Northland, rather.
It actually matters, because Lapland, in my opinion, is very bad for the 4th ending. I already tried her, and, well, the fact that her wolf can latch on to the boat is extremely bad, because from the moment only one wolf latches on to the boat, then you have to retreat her. Otherwise, she's gonna kill the boat, and, well, you're fucked. So that means you have to deploy her on the right side and very close to the enemies, and that's extremely bad. Of course, if you have medicine sticks, or you can draw aggro from any other way, like a Gravel or something, then it can work, but I've had some very, very bad experiences with Lapland. I'm probably gonna release a short about this, where she destroys the boat and, well, I get fucked. Also, another thing to note is that since she now has Lapland, she's gonna get the, well, first of all, the Hand of Undulation, and then the Broken One Undulation. This is usually not something I want to do, because that means you have to get at least 7 items, and I'm not even counting the Golden Chalice. If I count the Golden Chalice, then that's 8 items, and if I count the toy, then that's 9 items, because, well, that's Hand of Rumble, all 4 Kings collectibles, so that's already 5, then Hand of Undulation, that's 6, Broken One Undulation, that's 7, Golden Chalice, that's 8, and toy, that's 9. So that means you need to have at least 9 wish fulfilled, which in some cases can be pretty hard, and also that means that you're sacrificing a lot of other nodes. But I mean, she's already level 6, she has gotten a lot of EXP, she has quite a lot of hope, yeah, sure.
You buckle gaps? Oh, this one's fine. Oh.
It's more than fine, this is one of the best fights you can get, but she is already at 46 out of 26, oddly enough, so it feels wrong to reroll epochal gaps, but it is one of the best fights you can get.
We're gonna be so full of plans, man. What are we gonna do
Yep.
with this many? I guess I can burn. Oh, I'm gonna burn 1 plan before this. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I don't have Undulation yet. Oh no.
Yeah, you don't have Undulation, and you also don't have, I believe, King's Armor, and you don't have the King's Legacy. So she lacks 4 items, and she's near the end of floor 4. That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, this is very, very bad, because she's gonna want to refresh 5 nodes. Whoops!
Oh, fuck!
Yep, this is why you need to be very careful about roNE or Whistle, because the AoE has a lot of ways to screw you up. This is only one example, but there's also the fights where there's, for example, Sarkaz Sentinels, this kind of stuff. You need to be very careful about AoE, particularly about Lapland Altar, since targeting is so random sometimes.
Shame on roNE, everybody. Shame. Point and shame.
Don't shame the cat.
Without Laffy undulating all over the place.
What? She's what?
Oh.
Whoa, okay, she got Broken One Undulation, very lucky there.
There we go, there's 1 problem solved.
Alright, so how is she gonna manage with all these plans?
Let's make shoe then. Anything.
Shoe! Okay... I mean, oh, okay, maybe she wants a healing option for Diagini. Alright, sure.
Is Penance any good against the boss?
Not at all. Like, the boss has many extremely powerful enemies, so Penance struggles precisely against this kind of boss. So no, she's not good at all.
I mean, I'm not gonna turn down a free Penance, but she's free. I'll take.
Okay, I would have never done that once again. I would have probably either E2 Gummy or E2 Ashlock, because, well, she can still deal some damage to enemies against the boss, or simply pick the shoe as she wanted to.
I think I have a few too many plans, chat.
No, you don't say. Alright. Spend plans, nice.
Now let's discard just a couple of these.
She should have probably rerolled the... Wait, so she actually wants to do the shop. I mean, yeah, she's gonna lose some original ingot, but still, she definitely wants a lot of wish fulfill right now, so... Yeah? How many wish fulfilled does she still want? She has only 2 King's collectible. She has Broken One Undulations, so she wants 2 King's collectibles. She wants Hand of Undulation, and then she's also gonna want the Golden Chalice, so she still wants 3 wish fulfilled. That's actually not that much. Yeah, admittedly, it's not that much, so sure, okay, shop, whatever.
One more, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, what I would have done is
How
probably
many of these left?
simply discount some useless Linger instead, like Empty Thoughts and stuff, because, well, again, she has Shrivel and Sprout, so it's not gonna be that much of an issue to get a lot of collectibles. So I would have not discarded as much plans here, simply because plans would have won her a lot of collectibles with the last option of the lamp too, so yeah. Alright, Bridge of Knowledge, good. Poetry strips, useless. There's a caster, there's a specialist. If she had Tin Man, she would have been able to E2 him. She can probably recruit Ethan for good measure, but it's not that mandatory. Caster, so she can E2 the Lapland. Ooh, Her Hasel Hua. It's not that mandatory to get the Squirrel, since she has this squad, so yeah, I would probably go for the caster voucher, the Bridge of Knowledge, and maybe a specialist voucher. I'm not sure if she has upgraded her Contrade or her Ethan. Both are actually pretty good against the boss, particularly Contrade, because Contrade is able to deal damage without taking any.
Oh, I haven't E2 Lapland yet. It's probably okay. I'm gonna get Golden first. You need to Lapland.
Wow, extremely bold. Like she needs to E2 so many units already, and she picks Golden Glow. Okay, that's very, very bold. I would have E2 Lapland first, but again, in my opinion, I would even not pick Lapland and simply pick Golden Glow, even if you want to go for the undulation strategy. But yeah, okay, sure.
Later, it's fine.
Whoa, and she didn't pick the bridge. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, it's probably okay. I'm gonna get Golden first. You need to Lapland later.
Huh. Let's just be clear. She has basically no HP there, so her units could get clapped in a second. And what does she get there? Oh, Black Tulip actually. Okay, I would go for Black Tulip probably simply because it's more damage.
Oh, Tulip's really good as well.
The issue with Tulip against the 4th ending is that since she goes for Undulation, her Lapland uptime is gonna be extremely high, and so will probably be her Osmontis. It depends on what skill she uses, but usually their uptime are gonna be really high, and the Black Tulip's value is not gonna be that high in comparison. Still, it's probably the best item there.
Tape is just better. We just need tape.
Why? Like, Therapy Tape works with the Fear of Lapland, and that's about it. Like, maybe the Stun of all pianists, but he's not even E2 at the moment. It doesn't work with Xiaobai's Bind, I believe. So yeah, it's actually not that good of an item right here. Usually, I only take Therapy Tape in one specific situation, is that I have Nymph, and that's about it. So yeah, weird use of the shop. I would have gone for either the initial DP or the Black Tulip. And that's only after the refresh. Before the refresh, I would have gone for Bridge of Knowledge 100% there. She has basically no HP right here.
Oh, we need more plans now too. Shit. I burned one too many.
Yep. A bit too many. Again, she should have discarded some of her useless Lingers instead, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll take the plans.
Yeah? Okay.
And now,
please do the scouting node. Like, this is literally the best scouting node you can get.
oh, just because we got plans, I'm gonna spend them on the scout node because I need to E2 Lapland.
Sitting around in an
I would E2 Golden Glow first, once again, because I really think Lapland can be a debuff.
Oh no. It's fine. Hey, there's Undulation, finally.
Alright, so she still needs King's Armor and Legacy.
That would have been a huge Emmy.
Morgan's Wine is not bad with Xiaobai, but I still think Gift of Remembrance is infinitely better. If you have attack speed, you absolutely don't need Morgan's Wine. You're gonna permabind the boss anyway, particularly if you have Legacy. So yeah, I would go for Gift of Remembrance 100% of the time there. Again, in a Shrivel and Sprout strategy, you want Toy Limit.
Oh, good stuff. Okay.
I'm not sure why she's picking this. Like, maybe she's simply thinking about Xiaobai, but once you have enough attack speed, you are gonna need absolutely nothing. And yeah, I know she has 0 Originium Ingot, but that's entirely on her for getting to the Lost and Found this late in the game. If she had gotten for the Lost and Found much earlier, and also she had kept the Hovercraft and mingled it with the Inspirer that would give her 3 Overcrafts, she would have already like 20 Originium Ingots by now. So with a bit of luck, she's probably gonna have 38 by the time she ends up fighting Knot. And in this case, getting the Toy Limit would have been infinitely better.
We're getting somewhere.
I mean, both are good. I would still think Bridge of Knowledge is better simply because, well, you need HP. You need just a bit of HP. Okay.
I'll save the rest.
How much is this? That's 6, so that's 12 mental toil, so that's 34. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you are kidding me. There's a boss cave, but there's nothing else. We're gonna need one more plan for the boss cave. We got lost and found, but not a... Oh, no.
I mean, she can't take the boss key. Like, she wants the face-off anyway. But in any case, I truly think a possibility on floor 5 is extremely dangerous. Possibilities give you access to the fights that are a floor higher. So that means if you enter a possibility on floor 5, you're gonna get fights from floor 6. And in floor 6, you might end up having to fight Heavenly Paradise, maybe in emergency. Yes, I know you can reroll them, but sometimes you can simply reroll emergency in a fight. And having to fight Emergency Paradise with basically no attack speed increase can literally end your run. So I tend to actually skip the possibilities on floor 5 lately, because, well, I've had so many runs be fucked because I was unlucky in my rerolls in the possibilities. Usually when I take a possibility, the best time to pick a possibility is on floor 3, unfortunately, because it's also the best time to pick the Lost and Found. Simply because taking a possibility on floor 3 gives you access to the fights of floor 4. And as I said before, the fights of floor 4 are extremely good because they reward you with a lot of plans.
Time for the boss key.
Did she forget she has to do the face-off? Or maybe she intends to get a face-off in the possibility, but that's literally a gamble then.
Actually, let's see what this encounter is.
That's a fight.
This one's terrible.
What? No, that's a fight. What are you doing? Why? Okay, again, I would have not done that. You want more plans and you want more fights because you have a lot of units to E2. Whoa, okay. I would have never done that. I would have done the fight, like 100%. You have Rosmontis, you have the Hand of Undulation and Broken One Undulation with an E2 Lapland. What are you afraid of?
Wait, no, the face-off's up there. Wait, I didn't see it. I just missed it.
She just missed it. You need the face-off, Abby. What are you doing? She almost lost the run simply because she didn't check the face-off.
She always wants pigtails.
Which Curse Alliance is bad. Like, it's one of the worst node on floor 5, I would say. Probably refresh the Lost and Found in my opinion.
Yeah.
She wants to do it. Okay. I mean, it wants one spine since she has the debuff, but it's dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Also because Lapland S3 is, well, if it's gonna end up how I think it's gonna end up, the wolf are gonna deal damage at a crazy amount to the guys that have a shield, so she's gonna die in no time.
Go on, Miss Modest. Oh, good job, Lappers. Oh, I have Ansel.
Ready to heal.
Yep. At least Rosmontis is very tanky, oddly enough. Like, Flingers in general tend to be tankier than other sniper archetypes, so... Yeah, Rosmontis can probably do this stage.
Not sure. Ooh, caster again.
Okay, E2...
Let's get Golden Glow to E2 then.
Yep.
Gillis Paradise time then. Right. Should be fine.
Yeah, it should be really fine. Like, you have E2 Golden Glow and Lapland with Broken One Undulation and Hand of Undulation. Like, what are you afraid of? Really, the only thing you need to be careful about is the Sokka's Grudge Bearer, but that's about it. That's very dangerous. She could get clapped by the Grudge Bearer.
Don't call it that. I saw what you called it. So you called it.
That was close.
Oh, caster, supporter. Do I have the weightless one still? I think I didn't pick it up. You know what?
With Sniper, Caster, Supporter, like, since she has Hand of Undulation and Hand of Rumble, the best choices would be either some really good caster that can benefit from one of these hands, so for example Passenger, or again a really good sniper that can benefit from this hand, so like Fiametta, Whistle, Grey Altar, this kind of stuff.
You gonna do it?
What? What? Wow, okay, this is not even a good decision. This is a horrendous decision. Because now, the refresh is gonna give her another hand. The Hand of Abjurer and Disselbinder, this kind of stuff. And once again, she still doesn't have even the King's Armor. So now, she still wants 4 things. King's Armor, Golden Chalice, King's Legacy, and the Hand of Disselbinder. This is literally a debuff to your team.
Right.
This is actually pretty funny. Alright, Specialist Medic. She definitely wants a medic. Like, what she wants right now are vanguards and medics.
Medic, we're gonna bring Aya. Is this?
Yeah, I can understand now how she's not gonna win the run. Like, she is at 6 original ingots near the end of floor 5. There is no way she's gonna win this. And she has no Inspirer to get ingots to. Simply because, again, she picked the Lost and Found way too late.
Safe house then encounter, I guess. Safe house to promote.
I would simply reroll the safe houses and encounters. You need way too many collectibles. How many plans does she have? 3 plans? Yeah, I would reroll both. Honestly, I would reroll both. Get the hand for Angelina on the first one and get at least the King's Armor on the second one. So now she would have 3 King's collectibles at least.
Is it filled?
Yep. Now she gets the Hand of Buckler. No. You absolutely need to pick the Hand of Buckler. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to get the last 2 King's collectible. I'm not even sure if she's gonna be able to get Legacy. But at least you need armor in order to get the bonus from the crown.
You know, let's get extra hope.
What? What? There's no way she did this. Oh, whoa. I can't believe it. No, okay. Please. No. No.
Or...
You need the Hand of Buckler. If you don't get the Hand of Buckler, you're not gonna be able to get the bonus from the crown. So what she wants to do right now is go to the next shop, steal from the shop, reroll so you can at least get the toy, and then reroll again so you can get the King's Armor. So you're at least gonna have the bonus from the King's Crown, which is huge. It's plus 100% attack. So yeah, you absolutely need the Hand of Buckler.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh god. Okay, this is by far the worst mistake here. Oh, Supreme Ring. Okay, Supreme Ring is... It could save her run. It could literally save her run. Because now she can get much more Original Ingot from the Cannot Fight. So yeah, absolutely Supreme Ring.
Yes! The ring is so good right now. Please, the new ring.
Wood plate.
And barrier for Ulpipi, that makes him immortal.
Oh, sticks.
And then medicine sticks for Ulpipi, that makes him immortal.
These are very good. Yeah, Whisper.
I can do one more.
Holy shit, she's so lucky! Actually, there's an argument to actually pick Brilliance Lament there. Which one would be better? There's really an argument to pick Brilliance Lament there. Because again, Golden Chalice is basically guaranteed now that she's got the Supreme Ring.
We have ring as well, so we're good.
Alright, deploying Golden Glow there was very weird, because, well, she's gonna get attacked. Like, Clement is gonna clap her. Yeah, obviously. Very weird choice, not gonna lie. She should have probably waited until the boat went to the blue box. Because, well, now the boat is gonna get slowed. Because, well, La Plaine Alto's S3 reduces movement speed. And you lose a lot of value from the S3 from this. Also, usually, since La Plaine Alto gains stack over time, in most fights you actually want to deploy La Plaine Alto first and Golden Glow after that. Alright, she can't permabind Fremont, unfortunately, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult.
I'm kind of throwing everything I have it. Oh fuck, we lost the run.
It's probably still winnable. Like, La Plaine Alto can absolutely destroy the stage, particularly if she can redeploy Golden Glow, then it's gonna be over for Fremont.
We'll be fine at RFR.
No, she'll be fine, like 100%. She just needs to tank Fremont's attack with, for example, Penance or something, because, well, now he has a lot of damage reduction. And also, that's precisely why getting HP is actually very good from something like the Bridge of Knowledge, because, well, otherwise, even with Medicine Sticks, you can see that your units are getting clapped.
I'm just gonna wait before placing anyone else down.
Probably not. I would have actually deployed someone there, simply because it would have tanked the Fremont's attack and it would have reduced the damage reduction. Because here, as you can see, they deal no damage at all.
The ones that hit this toss, I think I can place Rismonis down here, right?
Odd choice. I would have simply deployed Rosmontis there, simply because, well, the pillar would have been deployed in the range of Fremont. Or maybe even Gummy, like, would have been fine. Wait a bit. She should have waited a bit. Because now, Fremont is gonna get slowed, and that's gonna lose a lot of Golden Glows up time. That's a very weird way. So she wants to fight Fremont with the 90% damage reduction? That's weird.
Come on, Mr. Fremont. Get your ass down here, come on.
I mean, you get your ass down here. You're binding him and slowing him. Goodbye, Angie.
Oh shit, instantly kill Angie.
Nice use of stick. Right, so this is how you're supposed to fight Fremont, okay? Simply bait one of his attack with one unit, whatever, and then block him with a good defender. And while he's in this state, he's only gonna cast one bubble, which is not gonna deal that much damage, and now you can use Golden Glows at 3.
Okay, we got him.
There we go.
Nice! Oh wait, was only phase 1? Shit, that was phase 2! Shit! Shit!
Probably remove Penance ASAP, so Golden Glows uptime can kill the coffin. So Golden Glows kill can kill the coffin.
If you place Monus there, okay.
Whoa! That's so insanely lucky. Jesus.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, it's okay. That's
She needs to redeploy Lapland too.
terrible for his Monus, actually.
No, it's not terrible at all, because, well, you can still use Rosmontis as a bait for Fremont's attack, which is very good.
I can't think of a worse placement than this for his Monus.
Huh. I would have kept Rosmontis simply because, well, Golden Glow's skill was ready, you could have deployed Lapland Altar to quickly try and attack Fremont. Yeah, a bit weird. Careful about this guy in the bottom. Okay. Goodbye. Alright. Pretty good.
This is a terrible, terrible, terrible fight.
Yeah, it's not a good fight at all, but like she did some weird things during this fight. She slowed and reduced Fremont's movement speed with all of his skills while he was in the damage reduction state with his bubbles. Even though she could have waited for him to come and attack an operator, like, yeah, this is a weird fight. Let's just see the rest, but...
Oh, he's about to get voted. Never mind. Oh my fucking god, this is terrible. This is awful. This is so bad.
This is so close to...
When Angie...
Okay, ever wondered how it feels to float?
Yes, Angie carried!
I mean, arguably Medicine Sticks carried.
Oh my god, that was extremely stressful.
Still not over, though.
Oh my god.
I'm so tired. Away from me, please. You're hostile intent.
Thanks, Gibby Arknights.
Okay, okay. Feeling you're gaining some weight?
Thank you, Gibby Arknights. That was very cool of you, Gibby. She Gibby's all over the place and won us the stage.
Hey, don't repeat.
Thank you, LM7.
No need to cover up.
Oh my god!
Okay, so now the fight is over. Let's rewind it a bit, because this was a very, very chaotic fight, and I would have never handled it this way. The Rosmontis placement is fine to kill some enemies, but first of all, why deploying Golden Glow there? Is it only to get, like, the Rosmontis special device? Even so, I would have never deployed Golden Glow there. I would have deployed her in the backline. Same for Lapland, and also deploy Lapland first. Usually what I want to do from the very beginning, let me see, I would simply deploy Lapland here and Golden Glow there, and then actually deploy Rosmontis. You can usually route the boats with Chaobai when you deploy her here or here, and it's usually not that much of an issue. And if you simply want to tank Fremont's attack, you wait until all the ads are done, which with Lapland and Golden Glow is actually very easy, and then you deploy Rosmontis, all pianos, this kind of stuff. Usually you'll simply deploy your healer here, since it's AR Fiala, deploy for example Gummy there, and then you simply deploy all pianos and you tank him until he dies. That's actually a very easy fight as long as you can resist getting clapped by all 3 bubbles at the same time. So yeah, weird way to handle this stage, not gonna lie.
That was a raw Gibby moment right there. Ooh.
Black Tulip or Bench's Kiss? It's probably Black Tulip. She's not gonna have enough value from Bench's Kiss, particularly since she wants to... Actually, maybe with the Bench's Kiss she could buy some units from Cannot and then reroll the fight. Yeah, it's debatable because she still needs quite a lot of units, right? She doesn't have any Vanguard, which is extremely bad for this fight. So, yeah, but I mean, anyone in S could do the trick. Yeah, I'm not sure. The thing is, Black Tulip is not that good against the 4th boss, unfortunately.
I need hope. Yeah, I do need the hope.
She does need the hope, unfortunately. But the thing is, more than the hope, she needs to get vouchers. So if she gets bad vouchers against Cannot, then all of that hope is gonna be for nothing. And also she wants to reroll literally every other stage after that. So she's not gonna get a lot of vouchers. So yeah, I would still, I would get Black Tulip, I think.
These 4-up's not 80, yeah, I guess I probably should take it.
Okay.
Vanguard, Guard, Defender.
She absolutely needs a Vanguard. She needs Ines or Cantabile. Any other choice besides Ines or Cantabile is a bad choice.
You know what I'm hearing? You know, I'm hearing over anything else. I'm hearing Ulpiana's S3.
Picking Ulpianus was already a bad choice in the first place. She should have E2 Chaobai. No, you shouldn't have done that at all.
So just keep that in mind.
Alright, she gets an upgraded Sniper plus Medic, which could be very good if she intends to get Grey. The rest of the shop is actually not that good. Like, the Coffee Plains is fine, but the Proof of Longevity is literally a debuff. The Rainbow Jar is eh. The Sarka's Rest is okay, but that's it. Also, this Vanguard. There's an argument to rob the shop right here, honestly. Like, the Elite Voucher, plus the Vanguard, plus the Predation, plus the Coffee Plains. You know what? It's a good shop to rob. Yeah, sure.
Vanguard. We need Vanguard, right? We should go Vanguard.
I mean, yeah, of course you need... You on floor 6, you have 0 Vanguard, and then you go, oh, I need a Vanguard. Oh, she's so funny.
Should we try and get Enos real quick? Is that gonna be worth it as a detour, or nah?
Oh yeah, it is absolutely worth it. You have no idea how worth it is. Huh. So she doesn't intend to rob from this shop. Let's see if it pays off, but I don't think it's gonna pay off.
There, well, we cannot get one right now. It's fine, I don't care.
You should have cared. This is not that bad, but at the same time it's really not that good either. Like 4-leaf Clover Fossil, it's way too late for this, you're not gonna get any value from this. Broken One, the advancement is arguably pretty good, I would say. Black Tulip is okay, Revenant Remnant is +2 hope, so it's not gonna do much. Broken One, the advancement is actually pretty good since she doesn't have any HP increase right now, but still, there was an E2 Sniper Voucher and she decided not to pick it. Ugh, that hurts. Like an E2 Fiamera would have been so good, an E2 W would have been so good, an E2 Whistler would have been so good, an E2 Grey Altar would have been so good, even E2 Eyafiona, because I don't think Eyafiona is E2 right now, is she? Yeah, she's not. So yeah, even E2ing Eyafiona would have been very good to deal with the Agini. There was so many options with this voucher alone. Yeah, I didn't even see the Hand of Buckler, so yeah, it takes it out of the pool and then you're gonna be pretty much guaranteed to get the King's Armor after you get the Coin Toy, so now she can get Coin Toy and King's Armor, but this is so much RNG. Like, you literally gambled your way through this run. This was a gambled through and through.
Ingots, but it's fine because we already have the collectible. Stop saying we're robbing Kanop. We're not robbing him, we're robbing him.
Wait, is she going with Rosmontis S2 and Lapland S3? Oh, I dread what's gonna happen. I dread what's gonna happen.
Lapland, your wolves have ADHD. Lapland, I hate your wolves, they have ADHD.
I mean, that's why you should have deployed Golden Glow instead of Lapland. It's funny because she deploys Lapland when she wants to deploy Golden Glow and vice versa. But let's see what she does with Rosmontis. This is gonna be very hard to watch, I'm afraid.
We lost one ingot, fuck. Well, that's not good.
You actually lost 6 ingots because, well, you lost 1 ingot from it getting stolen, but you also lost 5 ingots from not being able to destroy the hovercraft. Oh no. Don't do it. Please, this is gonna hurt my eyes. Please don't. Deploy Golden Glow. Please. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Maybe. Just maybe. Okay. Maybe she knows. Maybe she knows. No! Okay. No. Alright. Alright, she seems to know, so that's fine. For those who are unaware, Cannot spawns chests every time he loses 25% HP. But this is interrupted if he is feared or stunned, or if he gets killed too quick. So you absolutely don't want to stun him. You can root him, which is what Xiaobai is also extremely good for Cannot, but you cannot stun him and you cannot fear him.
How do I know when he's just finished spawning them.
Which is why Golden Glow and Xiaobai would have been infinitely better for this fight instead of Lapland. Lapland is such a debuff for a lot of things for ending 4, I'm afraid. Why isn't she using Golden Glow though? You can use Golden Glow, like, she doesn't stun. She only slows, and she's not gonna deal that much damage anyway, so he's gonna be able to spawn all these things.
This execution
No! Well, I... for those who are unaware, all pianists has 3 stunts. Well,
joy in the fall.
as you can see, no hovercraft got spawned. So yeah, minus 15 and also minus 5 for the first one. Oh, this is not gonna end well.
Have HP? Okay. I think something happened. It's fine, we're good.
You're not good at all. You literally lost 21 Originum Ingot. I don't even know if she can get the coin toy now. Probably, but eh. One shot! She is one shot from the toy! Oh my god! So if she had gotten one hovercraft, she would have been able to get the toy. This is so insanely unlucky. I mean, it's not unlucky, it's basically her own fault for doing this fight this way, but one shot! Oh, this is so cinema. Yay, E2 Penance is gonna save this run. So she also gets Sniper and Defender. I don't think she has a Sniper that she can E2. So, yeah, probably pick a Grey Altar and with the other one, like, pick... I don't know, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, she could E2 Gummy too, but and Ashlock. Actually, probably E2 Ashlock is gonna deal the most damage, but it's not gonna be enough. There's no way it's gonna be enough.
So the Archglyph, do I? Do I even have it on this run?
Yeah, it's true she has the Archglyph, but is she gonna get a lot of value from this? I always forget I have a Archglyph. I even forgot she had it in this run, but the thing with Archglyph is that you have a lot of chances to get a lot of things you don't want. Will she get the armor though?
We have to like try and roll a combat stage.
Yeah, one combat stage to get enough ingot, and then reroll the rest in order to get the King's Armor, finally, and to also get the toy.
One combat stage in floor 6. Okay, we're gonna save hope, I'm gonna ignore this.
Huh. I mean, it's an option for sure, because it's true, Ashlock is not gonna deal that much.
Grab this. Grab this. And this. And this. And that.
So the next refreshes are either King's Armor, or, if she gets to 80 ingots, toy. Let's see.
And that. Sniper as well, it's just like an instant. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it.
So she doesn't want Grey Altar, huh? No Wizardel. Interesting.
Get wish fulfilled. Or not. We can promote somebody, I guess. Should we promote Aya or something? Or should we do it for wish fulfilled?
Okay, nice.
Good. Wish fulfilled a promotion. Because this might
She wants more Wish Fulfilled anyway, so yeah, I would do the Wish Fulfilled.
not be a promotion anyway. This might be something else. I think wish fulfilled is like guaranteed, so it's probably.
Yep.
Aya would be good though. Anti module.
This would give her the King's Armor, which is a huge boost actually.
Take a Walter. I don't like using Walter in IS. Like I want to do this without Walter.
Okay.
I'm gonna go wish.
Yeah.
Wish.
Good decision.
We haven't even finished getting kings.
She only realized this?
Oh god, that's not good.
You didn't realize when you had like no damage at all?
Still missing a king? Oh my god, it's not. It's been a minute.
Yeah, she's missing Legacy. Legacy is also very good for the 4th boss because, well, you want SP in order to spam your skills. But with Hand of Undulation, it's not that important. It only benefits Rosmontis. It also benefits Xiaobai, which may or may not want it, I'm not sure. Like, she only has 79 ingots, so she doesn't have that much attack speed. Alright, so let's hope fight and then wish fulfilled.
Oh no, we get traders. Oh fuck. Wait, what happens in the trader since you've got...
I'm pretty sure you always get trader from the glyph, because the glyph is a special bizarre fragment that always end up with this encounter that regenerates all of your HP. Also, she needs to be careful since she's now at 2 HP.
Nothing? Was he still there? It's empty.
There's nothing. The shop is empty. I'm pretty sure you get the benefit from the +3 Origin ingot if you have upgraded it with the plan, but that's it. The safe house is pretty interesting in order to potentially E2 Eyjafjalla, but there's a lot of duds in the safe house right now. Getting Hope is not that good. Getting plans is not that good because, well, all of the rerolls are pretty much gonna be free. The squad size is okay, but the only thing she wants is Elite 2, so
Actually, let's see if we get promotion. Fuck it. No, that was literally
Nope.
not worth it in the slightest. Well, I'm so glad that we did this.
Don't pick the max life point because it increases your life point. Also, realize it soon that you're at 2 HP.
Squad system is good though, we'll take that.
She doesn't realize it. Oh god.
But nobody came. Fucking.
Yeah, it's probably the best one of the bunch. Alright, she gets Passage Blockade. One of the easiest one. That's fine.
We're gonna level up and get another recruitment voucher.
And also, you're gonna be at 80 Origin Ingot.
Do we do it for funnies?
What do you mean for funnies? You want to be at 80 Origin Ingot. Of course you want to do this fight.
For voucher, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, the voucher is... Who cares about the voucher right now? What you want to do is be at 80 Origin Ingot and reroll Encounter and hope to get a wish fulfilled.
Right.
Vanguard Guard. Yeah, I mean, she can get Canterbury. Does she have E2 in Ness? She can either get Canterbury, E2ing in Ness, and that's about it. Or E2 Chaobai, but I don't think it's as important as getting E2 in Ness or Canterbury.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay, you know what, Chobai? She's earned it.
No, I wouldn't have done that. Like, she's gonna get the toy almost guaranteed, and she has the chalice with 80 Origin Ingots. I'm pretty sure this is enough to have her permabind the boss. Maybe not without legacies. I'm not sure. But she got Captain's Wine Morgan at some point, didn't she? Yeah, she did. So I don't think Xiaobai should not be able to permabind the boss. Which means E2ing Xiaobai is actually not that much value. It's only to deal more damage to Quilon, which shouldn't be the problem. Like, I truly believe the Vanguard would have been much better there. Since she has 3 plans, she cannot get everything she gets offered, unless it's HP, then it would be unfortunate.
Get Quinn up for. Oh, wait, really?
Okay.
This is just better though.
Shield, deployment limit. Okay, she can get all.
Hey, Quinn operated.
No. Get all.
Traditional.
No! Okay, well, rip to... How much was that? Plus 20 attack speed on all operators?
Oh, I could have taken them all. Shit. Oh, well, I'm not very smart, so I didn't think about that.
Oh well, brain rot moment.
Gain 1 plan, everybody.
Yay, you lose 2 plan to gain 1.
Whoa! I'm gonna gain 1 plan right now. Look at this. Holy shit.
She shouldn't even have done that, simply because, well, if she gets, for example, Soul Binding Stone, or she gets a Revelation and she gets the thing that increases the attack for all thoughts by 5%, then she wants as many thoughts as possible. And so she lost 1 plan, and so potentially 3% attack or 5% attack. You know, it's this kind of little series of mistakes that keeps on piling on.
It's a plan. Oh, this is both useless.
Yeah.
I have 0 specialists. None.
As far as teamwork's,
Yeah,
I don't mind. As long as nobody messes up.
doesn't matter, yeah.
Oh, hey, let's have a
City Embrace, sure. The recover 10 HP could help against the Agini since her Eyjafjalla is not E2 yet, so yeah, I'm not sure.
Squad limit increase, that's good. I'm gonna take that.
She doesn't have that much DP generation, so maybe the second one is actually better.
Gaining 10 HP, don't mind if I do. I think we need it.
Yeah, it could help resist against the attack of an Agini or Thunderburst, I'm not sure. But again, this isn't the question you should have asked yourself if you had picked the fucking Bridge of Knowledge.
No, these are both useless.
No, Predation is not useless at all. Ooh, Necklace.
It's gonna, yeah, no, fuck it.
What? She used the Respite like this? Whoa. Okay. I would have kept the Respite 100% for the boss. Like, the Respite plus the Perfume would have worked in tandem and it would have healed the Agini. Wow, okay. That's actually so weird. Why though? Why?
Right, time to lose. You guys ready to see me lose?
I mean, yeah.
I didn't think about this.
When you have this much attack speed, I will actually probably go for S1 Osmontis instead. Osmontis is probably gonna be able to deal with a whole lane, and maybe there's a way that Golden Glow can kill all the other enemies and Xiaobai can hold, but this is gonna be very tough.
Actually, Spennon's begun,
Bennen should probably go on the left in order to defend the Osmontis. and that's about it, against the exploding things. Basically, with this team, I will probably deploy Rosmontis on the left, deploying Golden Glow on the right, defend Penance with some S3 all pianos here and there, try not to use S3 on the boss, obviously, otherwise he's gonna trigger the Agini and stuff, and defend Rosmontis with Penance, while trying to heal the Agini with Ea and Ansel. Angelina is basically only gonna be bait at this point. I'm not sure how she'll be able to send the units. She probably wants to send Lapland since she's horrible for the first part of this fight. So yeah, let's see.
He's just drawn 2 more. How do you draw this fast? Please teach me.
Picked out your bait yet?
Okay, first of all, deploying Ines when she's in the range of the Thunderburst. Okay.
I know what.
So rip to the shield. She could have kept the shield, but okay.
Infinite DP generator. Yippee!
Don't repent to my soul.
Okay, so we can see she can permabind the enemies, so that's fine. Now probably deploy all pianists. Probably Golden Glow first, so she doesn't draw the aggro of range enemies.
I'm really going on this side.
I would simply deploy all pianists, otherwise she's not gonna have enough damage on the right. But first of all, you would have to deploy Golden Glow there, and then deploy all pianists. Also, let me see the health of the Agini.
Don't repent to my soul.
And I can go here for now.
Ooh, is Ea gonna get clapped by the range enemies?
Who are we voting first, by the way? Who's getting
Voting first should be Lapland. Lapland is gonna be useless for this fight. For the first part, at least.
voted first?
See, now she doesn't have enough damage on the left, because, well, she didn't send any unit. Her whole DPS is on the right for now, and Rosmontis gets her attack reduced by the Agini, so that's very bad.
I'll save Lapverse here then. Or should we vote Lapland or Golden?
Lapland, absolutely.
That's an advantage.
Because Golden Glow can be used for the first phase, Lapland can't.
Master the Arc drawing fast to beat the deadline charge for submission. Me too, no!
Lapland can only be used during the off time of the boat, which is not that good.
Yay.
Is Penance dead?
Die. That's fine.
Yep.
Oh, we said Lapland, not Golden. Shit. Why am I like this?
And see, now Ines got clapped by the Thunderburst because, well, she didn't have any shield, no HP. This is gonna be ugly because there's a lot of enemies coming on the right, and if she doesn't want to block them with Penance, then they are gonna interfere with Xiaobai's enemy aggro, and therefore the boss is not gonna be bound anymore. Oh! Don't do that! This is so dangerous. Goodbye, GG.
Monus needs to stay.
Okay, so GG is gonna take the third attack. Is she gonna die? Let's see. Nope, only 50%. That's fine. Oh! There's an Agini here that isn't healed, and the boss is blocked. Okay. Okay, whew, that was close. But there's also an Agini here, unfortunately, so Penance is gonna die in like a second.
Magic touch on this. No matter what, the law is in means, not.
That's fine. Angie is doing her best, I believe.
This is your excuse for evil?
Alright. She should definitely remove Penance there. Whenever the boss is gonna enter the next phase, he's gonna trigger all the Agini. So if there's an Agini that spawns on the range of Rosmontis or Xiaobai, then it's over.
It's okay, we're fine.
Yeah, are you?
Oh shit, we lost all healers.
Yep, because the Agini was triggered, as you can see there. So the boss is blocked, so he triggers all the Aginis like something like every second or something. And since there's an Agini here, then yeah.
We lost all healers. Holy shit. No, heal fucking Xiaobai! Xiaobai part! Oh fuck, where's Monus? Oh, we lost it.
Yep.
Okay, I've got a magic magic touch on this.
Wait! We don't have enough time to place anyone though.
The distance. There. Okay.
I should vote Enos.
Yeah, Guinea triggered again.
Nah, I'm gonna lose so many people. I'm gonna leak a few FR.
I mean, she can try and boat, for example, Ansel, and hope that slows the boat enough for her to redeploy Chaobai. There's so many Aginis, Jesus. Alright, getting more DP. Yep, probably indeed need to deploy Ansel this way. That's a very good position because now he's gonna heal this Agini only, and he wants to heal this Agini because this one is gonna expire anyway, and he wants to deploy Chaobai there. So if Chaobai gets damaged by this Agini, it's gonna be not pretty.
Ready to heal.
Rosmanis is back up. Ooh, I do not like how fucking awfully close you are to leaking. A little bit more DP, Enos. That'd be a great time for that. Thank you. Keeping an eye on the health of that pillar.
Okay, she managed to hold on and pass the first phase. Let's see. Try to get as much DP as possible, retreat everyone.
Here we go.
Okay, I believe that's full DP.
Angie was not meant to get voted. She can't do anything this next phase. She was not meant
Almost
to
full
get voted.
DP, that's fine. So, Lapland first, and then Old Pianist, but
They will cough up some useful information.
Your weapon.
ooh. Lapland this close, huh. She's gonna get targeted by all the ranged enemies. I mean, she has a medicine sticks, but still.
Who takes joy in the fall?
Well, what we can do is
I
shit.
hear them. They will cough up.
What are we waiting for?
We haven't got any healers as well. This is so bad. This is gonna be so rough.
Yeah.
I hear them. The depths will devour your bones.
And now Old Pianist is blocking him, so he triggers all the Aginis. Well,
Oh, Lapland's dead already.
yeah, I mean, there was probably no way to save this because Angelina only on E1 cannot have enough range in order to slow this guy. So the only option would have been to... Maybe there was a way to salvage this run at the end, for example, by deploying Angelina here and using S2 to reduce the HP as much as possible, and then attacking with Lapland that would have been deployed here, and hopefully all the wolves would have gotten to the boss, but no, probably wouldn't have been enough. With S3 to deal with all the other enemies, maybe, but well, her Angelina was an E2, so...
Damn it! Yeah. Try my best.
Yep, that was a good attempt. So if I had to review this run, let's start with the aspects I think Abby can improve. First of all, Abby really underestimates the toy limits when it comes to runs with Shovel and Sprout. Near the very beginning, you could see she could increase the toy limit by a lot and she decided not to. And afterwards, she struggled and had to discard a lot of plans, a lot of Inspirers, this kind of thing. In a run where you go for Shovel and Sprout, you absolutely won't increase toy limit in my opinion. Second one, probably one of the most glaring mistakes here is spreading out the choice of operators too much. You had operators that matched 3 different hands plus 1 book, and you also wanted the 4 King's collectibles, and you also wanted the chalice and the toy. That's way too much. She got extremely lucky by getting the chalice for free and also by getting the Hand of Abjurer and Disal Binder for free, but usually this is the kind of choice that can kill your run, and it almost killed her run in a way because she could have gotten the King's Legacy instead of the hand of Angelina, and it would have been infinitely better for the last fight. Third point is, I think Abby underestimates HP way too much. The Bridge of Knowledge would have been a goated collectible. There's basically 2 HP relics I refuse to skip. It's Bridge of Knowledge and Lakebed Aegis. These are way too good to skip. In the same vein, she also discarded a respite just like that, even though it could have been so good for the last fight, and decided to simply take a shield instead. Okay. The fourth mistake is probably waiting way too much for the Lost and Found. I can understand wanting EXP and so on, but here you had a Lost and Found on floor 2. This would have been so freaking good. Losing EXP is bad, right? You lose hope, you lose squad size, but that's precisely why you want scouting node for the hope, and that's precisely why you want some collectibles for the squad size and stuff. But usually it's not that bad. What is bad is having to start to increase your original ingot stash from the beginning on floor 4. This is bad. Like on floor 3 it's okay, on floor 2 it's more than okay, but on floor 4, oof. And also, I want to emphasize the fact that this is a gamble. I have lost so many runs because the Lost and Found was not on floor 4 and it was on floor 5 after the face-off or on a different vertical path. So this is very much a gamba, and well, I don't like to gamba for this kind of stuff. Finally, the last mistake would be probably some weird choices about vouchers. Like for example, not getting E2 Yafiara when you had the opportunity, getting Angelina even though it bloated your pool of Lamp relics, getting all pianists to E2 instead of getting Ines, this kind of stuff. But now for the positives, I think Abby's placements are very fine, except on that fight on the 5th floor against the boss. But other than that, all of her placements were good. She was able to get all the plans from the spines she wanted, didn't lose any shield, I believe, or maybe 1 or 2, which is inconsequential. She knows how to pick the right fights in order to get many plans, except on this fight at the very beginning for some reason. But overall, the fights she took was good, and the fights she rerolled were also good. She has a good ability to recover from a dire situation. The best example for this is against the very last boss, where she was able to recover and access the second phase. Regarding the collectibles, I think most of the choices were good, except again for this Bridge of Knowledge thing, but usually the choices of collectibles were good. And finally, if we exclude the fact that she vastly underestimates scouting nodes, I think the choices of the pathing is actually really good too. Like she travels vertically when she needs to, she takes the right fights and the right nodes when she needs to. I think this is good. Just don't underestimate scouting nodes. Alright guys, so this was it for this analysis. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.